everyone, welcome back to the Cheap channel, the channel dedicated to all things cheap in the world of fragrances. Today's video is going to be very short. I just want to call attention to a fragrance that I don't see a lot of the bigger fragrance YouTubers talking about at all. I'm subscribed to people like Gentsense and Chaos Fragrances, TLTG Reviews, Fragmental with Chris, and all kind of other YouTubers, and I don't see anybody talking about this one. And it's from a reputable brand and a house that we all love as not just cheap fragrance collectors, but fragrance collectors in general because of their unique and contributions to the fragrance community, namely in the realm of cologne fragrances. It is none other from the house of Armaf, and this fragrance is called Seduction, and it comes in a package that looks like this. It is a very retro 70s-esque kind of look with a silver metallic snakeskin or crocodile alligator kind of skin pattern with it. It is very different. It's a round box. You have the name of the fragrance on the side, of course the name of the house in the middle, and when you open up the box, the fragrance lays flat on the inside. And the fragrance looks just like the box, and the bottle is like this. It is a very odd looking bottle. I will be the first to tell you that. The cap is actually the exact same size as the actual bottle that holds the juice itself. It's honestly very gaudy. It's very tacky. It looks very odd. It has that same metallic alligator skin pattern all along the top of it, and with a little bit of a kind of a nautical kind of looking handle on the top like you would tie a rope to. You could use it to pull it off, but I'm always afraid that the handle's going to come off before the top does, so I always grab it by the top and pull it that way. And the atomizer is nothing special. Of course, you have the name Armaf on the top of the atomizer and the name of the fragrance and concentration on the front. So the reason I want to talk about this is, like I stated before, I don't see this mentioned a lot in the bigger YouTube fragrance realm. And actually, I would say not just a lot, I haven't seen it talked about any. And it's one that eludes online discounters for some reason. I have been able to find this on Fragrance Buy. I don't even think Joma Shop has it. I have been able to find this on eBay, but just recently it popped up on FragranceNet for about $38. Originally, you would only find this at little fragrance kiosks you'd see like in bigger malls, where you walk through those big openings where the stores on each side, those little kiosks would be in the middle, and a lot of times you'd only find it there. There's a mall that's about 2 hours away from me, which is the closest place that I could find this in person, and they would upcharge it from like $80 to $100. And I knew Armaf was a lot cheaper, but I couldn't find it at the discounters that I usually shop from online. And he was actually the one that told me that FragranceNet got this recently. So immediately I went and scooped this up, and here I am with it. But now, how does this actually smell? Well, it smells amazing. It's not gonna be super unique. It's not gonna be super complex and deep and rich, but it does smell mass appealing, and a lot of people are going to like this and be able to pull this off. It's very aromatic, it's very citric, almost a little rindy, very ozonic, aquatic, and very fresh and light. Just to give you those notes real quick, you have top notes of grapefruit and sea notes. You have middle notes are spices, geranium, and bay leaf, so a little bit of a greenness in there. And base notes are gaiac wood and amber. So you really don't get a lot of smokiness from that gaiac wood. It just adds a little bit of a woodiness to that background, but you do get that amber. It is slightly sweet, but it is very aromatic, green, almost piercing. The citrus is, with that grapefruit, is almost, like I said, rindy, very noticeable, very almost spiky when it comes out. And those sea notes in this are also very, very prominent, making this a very marine, almost aquatic, kind of nautical vibe to it. And of course, being an Armaf fragrance, you're going to expect this to be a cologne or smell very similar to something. And what people say this smells very similar to is Paco Rabanne's Invictus Legend, which it doesn't have a whole lot of sweetness like the Invictus style, but if you smell it and you sit there with it, you do get a little bit of that Invictus DNA as it goes through. It makes it very, very nice and very easy to wear. This is perfect for the summer and springtime. I think maybe even for the fall time as well. And you probably can pull it off almost all year. It's very versatile, casual wear, maybe not formal wear, but easy to wear day or night and wherever you go out. It's going to be a very grab and go, almost blue style kind of fragrance. And as far as performance, this thing is great in that area, especially projection. It is a loud projector. Just one spray in the air will fill up a whole room. And so it's going to have very nice sillage to it. It's going to have very nice aura about you. I think it projects out probably about 2 feet, depending on how much you spray on and the temperature. Longevity is actually a little average, if not a little above. It's not gonna be super long lasting because it is fresh scented. It's not gonna be that much, but it's gonna last a lot longer than you'd expect it to. So, which Armaf is known for having really good performance in their fragrances, even in their freshies, and this is no exception. So if you want a good, fresh, citric, aromatic fragrance that has a way more projection than you expect and good longevity, then this is the one to pick up right here. The only thing I would say that's a caveat with this is the same thing that makes this so good, and that is the price and availability. Like I said, I've only been able to find this at fragrance kiosks and malls or certain places online that resell it for very high. And it wasn't until I saw Fragrance Net from the US have it on their site for $38 that I actually saw it at a online discounter. Otherwise, you have to look on eBay for a lower price. But as long as you're not spending $80 to $100 or maybe even $60 to $100 on this, you should be really good. And I would say it's very well worth it when you keep it under that price. This is a wonderful signature scent. You can pick it up and go without even thinking about it, and it will fit all the needs you have to smell great. This is a compliment puller. It has everything that you need in it for that versatility if you're going to casual, if you're going to day or night, or like I said, even spring through fall. And again, not a lot of people are talking about this one, especially not even the bigger fragrance YouTubers. So if you do find this and are able to get it for a good price and you're wearing it, you're more than likely gonna wear something that nobody else around is wearing. And again, that's talking about this one here, Armaf Seduction Pour Homme. And that is the video. I know it's a very short one, but I want to do something that gave me a little more time to talk about a single fragrance, more so than I'm able to do in my YouTube shorts. So if you like these kind of videos, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what else you would like to see as well. And if you like this, please consider giving it a thumbs up and let me know what you think. And if you are not subscribed and you're seeing this video, please consider subscribing. There's a lot of other things I want to do and I have planned coming up, and I'd love to have you along with me and hopefully to help you discover something new as well. And as usual, guys, that's all I got for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being with me, and I'll see you all again in the next one. Be blessed.